Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 3. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 75. In today's episode we are taking a look at the American Muscle Shootout. I will actually show the event for this one. Which is 4 American muscle car classics, including the Chevy Camaro Z28 Dodge Challenger RT and the Ford Mustang Boss Fight It Out. That doesn't make English. Anyways, we're restricted to either the 69 Camaro, 70 Mustang or 69 Charger. So, I'm going to use my favourite muscle car because it's an option. We're using the 69 Charger.
Okay.
By the way, that sentence does make sense. It's called the Oxford comma.
Ah. Ooh, that's a nice
But yeah,
car.
I don't know. It's if we talk, I'm just waiting till I can have the go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. I'll get in the race and then we'll do the thing. Anyways, yeah, I've already read the fucking thing. Mugello Club Circuit is first. It looks like we're going to a bunch of circuits that suit these cars no end. I bet you any money Amalfi's the last track.
Yeah.
Fuck Amalfi. Do.
I'm sure Amalfi wants to fuck you too.
Well, I see. I saw Maple Valley and Sebring Club.
I don't think that was Maple Valley. I think that was what's it called? Showcase track in this game. Camino. Is it Camino? I think it's
Camino Veju.
Camino Veo.
Camino Viejo de Montserrat. Anyways, did I go for the worst car in this event? No, I didn't.
Probably.
The Camaro's the worst.
No, you went for the best car in this event.
Well, yeah, it's the
Camaro's
best
OP.
one, but
Oh,
actually,
that's top.
Oh yeah. Can I go into
Yeah.
the thing now?
yes, absolutely. Also,
Oh.
hello, Daniel.
Daniel Plantbot's here.
Daniel Plant.
Anyways, anyways, I was talking earlier just before we started this part. Like, I apparently share an unpopular opinion when I was in a large Twitch stream of someone playing the first Juice. Apparently, a whole bunch of people in there are like, "Oh, Juice 2 sucks. It's worse." And everything, and I'm sitting there like, "But I think it's better than Juice 1."
Again, I'd agree
Well,
with
it had
you.
less sexist marketing campaign than Juiced 1.
It also
What, sorry?
felt like it was actually, you know,
A game.
completed.
Juice 1 doesn't really have a proper ending to me. The whole point of the game is
doesn't
just
have an ending at all.
yeah. Like, I understand that the whole objective of the game is to max out the reputation of all the characters, but you don't really get anything out of doing that.
That's not actually
It's-
it.
Yeah,
Me and
no.
LLC have spoke about this before. The actual, and it's the reason I added it to the LP list. The actual full-on 100% complete objective of that game is to get all 36 car challenges done.
Is that it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
24.
it's 20. There's 8 bosses, isn't there?
8 bosses, 3 per 1,
24. Yeah, it's to do all 24 car challenges. That's the actual 100% finish of the game, according to LRC. So
But what do you get out of it?
I don't know, but that's what I'd base the LP around. Is
I'll
doing
see what
those
fucking
challenges.
speed
Well, of
ones
course, you actually need to upgrade the cars to do those challenges, so it'll make it. interesting.
Well, here's the thing. Doing the ones for TK, you don't need to upgrade, but everyone else is recommended to tune the vehicles.
I just realised something.
What?
The fucking shifting animation from here, he like just goes slightly over the gear stick. You can actually
So he's
see
like-
it at the
I'm
bottom
just.
corner.
So it's like the fucking Chaparral 2E
in.
in Forza 7.
Kinda,
He
yeah.
completely misses the fucking shifter.
Yeah.
So Emile,
Yes, the driver's stroking his knob.
Fuels and
Knob?
how does it feel to drive a Charger without a Hemi?
Oh yeah, I forgot this car's actually somewhat unique in this game, isn't it, compared to the next game?
Yeah.
100%. Wait, Emile. Juice 2, 100% is defined by unlocking host privileges from every crew.
That's Juice 2.
No, Juice 1.
You just said Juice 2.
Yeah, well, that was my fault. Juice
Yeah.
1.
Host privileges is only 100, isn't it?
1,000.
I don't know. I'm
I'm
the kind
gonna
of
do
person.
it to the car challenges, because by that point you should have 1,000 anyway.
Yeah,
like.
because here's
Yeah, fair
here's
enough.
how the rankings go through each boss. It's 100 to attend the races, 300 to obviously be able to participate in said races at said location,
I like how
600
they
is
thought people would actually watch races. Like, no.
Mm.
Well, of course you would. to them.
600 is basically change said boss to a pink slip. So
Race
if
for
you're feeling
pigs.
ballsy enough, take their car.
Mhm.
And then 1000 is host at their location. But you do have to pay a little bit of fee.
So, you know, serious question, does Juice 1 has anything over Juice 2? I mean, like something that doesn't got even like cars?
Juice
Like, what do you
It's got
mean?
it's got the fucking blobfish Camaro.
And that's all?
It's got
Yes.
the 98 Corolla.
I'll have a look actually. I'm on the roll of researching shit.
People also say all the time too is like the physics are worse in Juice 2 or
The
something.
physics are
It's
piss poor
The
in
physics
Juice
are
1.
the fucking same.
the physics in Juice 2, like
They're better.
the only in Juice 2,
Cars
like
are
you could
drivable in
argue.
Juice 2.
Here's the thing about Juice 2. You can argue, sure, that the cars don't feel like they have any weight to them, but that's better than the cars fucking flailing about, not being able to go in a fucking straight line. Which Juice 1 has that problem.
Does Juice 1 have traction control? I don't know.
I don't know.
If it does, I need to remember to leave that on because that game, last time I played it, as soon as you get
I
a
mean-
rear-wheel drive with any amount of power, it's just unplayable.
I don't know. I've personally never understood it. I don't know where people.
Yeah.
I don't know how long people have been thinking about this about Juice 2. If it's been like that since the beginning or since someone made a video about it, I don't fucking know.
And honestly, Thunder, you're completely right. I mean,
I just think
Hey, 50%
Juice-
discount on oil and cooling by ARE USA.
Juice 2 has a better car list. Juice 2 has better modifications. Juice 2 has actually has a definitive ending point,
Oh, hey,
which I like.
conversion. Full circuit reverse.
Juice 2 has
Shit.
Oh,
Juice 2, like physics-wise, I feel Juice 2 is better. And what else? Well, I guess one thing Juice 1 can have over it, I do think the tracks are a little more interesting in the first game.
I disagree.
Really?
Tracks are fucking boring, dude.
Do you know
It's got
what
me
Juice? Do you know what
to-
Juice 2 actually feels like?
What?
whose mic is dying?
It's AK's. It does that. Don't worry about
So,
it too much. He just needs to learn to
thought
hold
A-
his phone less close to his head.
no, but
Yeah.
how can I see stuff?
I thought
Yeah.
AK
Well, I
had a
don't care
different
about
mic.
what's on your phone.
I don't know.
Well, get a
I thought
tablet.
For some reason I thought AK had a different. For some reason I thought AK had a different mic.
Yeah, he has a different mic, but he's got because
don't
he
know.
holds his phone close to
sounds
his
different.
head. It makes that noise,
Yeah.
and you can
It's
tell
called
where
interference.
AK's phone is compared to his head because it'll make that noise.
Daniel, you're 90% sure your predictions are wrong. I'm 98% sure your predictions are wrong because you're Daniel fucking Philpot.
I've never
Quite
watched
probably.
NXT UK. I've only ever watched one episode of normal NXT. So
I mean,
I'm half a takeover.
hey, bro, I put thing in the predictions, so
I've never seen NXT UK either. In fact, I joked about it when I sent my submissions, and I was like, I've never seen it.
Also, by the way, Scotian, are you happy?
Hmm?
I have a name for this episode.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Not Hemi.
I mean, I haven't watched NXT UK. I haven't watched any fucking wrestling in like 1 year at least. I
You
don't
watched
even know
wrestling
shit about.
before?
Yeah, I did like once or twice with the bagel when the bagel thing was when the bagel club was.
I thought you were about to say when the baguette thing.
I just
didn't
realised
lie.
something.
It's your accent. The way you say bagel sounds like bagel.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the
I
tachometer
know.
on this car? Oh no. Yeah, the tachometer on this car is like broken.
It's an American car. What do you expect?
Like,
Yeah, there is
hey-
like none.
No, you can see it in the low rev range, but it sort of disappears behind like a clock for some reason.
Eh.
Take a look at like around 5,000 RPM when I'm going down a hill or something. Oh yeah,
So I gotta-
Dakota Kai's in NXT UK, that's why I should watch it. It's Dakota Kai's the
Right,
best.
I'm gonna go. 'cause
Alright.
I'm going out to 8.
Catch you later, don't drink too much,
Okay.
Yeah.
don't take the credit
I'm
card,
only going out to 1.
don't
They
cheat
said-
on your
Oh,
girlfriend.
No, None of that will
Don't-
happen. My girlfriend.
Don't get
she's
married to
going.
a giraffe.
She's going.
No, no. She's
Oh
going,
god.
and
Don't
she's
get
got my
married to a
credit
giraffe.
card.
Yeah, but she,
Does
I
she
mean,
know the
she's going
number?
to spend.
No,
Alright, I was about to say, if she knows the number.
no, she's
we
just
might
keeping
be
it
fine.
safe.
Ah.
Then she's going to cheat on you to get drinks. Then.
Nah, she needs me. Right, I'm gonna go.
Alright, see you later.
Don't eat burger.
Question.
Why?
Yeah.
You know on these old American cars, Scotia?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this silver lining thing around the wheel, is that where the horn is on these, if I remember rightly?
I think so. It might be on the side, to be honest.
Wait, that thing is the worm? The fucking
Yeah,
silver
I
thing?
think the silver thing on old American cars, that's what the horns were on originally.
fucking. There we go. Fucking arrow.
What about Aero?
Not the person. The little. There's the game I'm playing has an arrow for a little icon, and it was stuck in one of the corners.
Oh, were you
God.
trying to watch the DVD fucking thing hit the sides?
No.
I can't believe that became a thing.
I don't know. Like what happened was I think was like so. Here's what I know. Years ago, a group of guys did who were I guess really drunk, did that where they were making a big deal of it hitting the corner, and then someone must have found that video and started sharing it everywhere. And then everyone started getting into it. It was like, what the fuck?
I think I
And
might
then
have
everyone
been the
got
first
excited
person
about
to
it.
hear about it. Like, on our bit, because I swear to God, I mentioned it and someone was like, what are you talking about? Because there was a YouTube live stream of someone who literally had a counter. He's like, how many times the DVD screen has like been smacked around, how many times it's got stuck in the corner? And everyone was like, what's that? And then like a week later, I just see all of the memes and shit posts come in. It's just like, oh, okay. Fucking hell. 9,065 credits, level 2, 40% discount on differentials by
It's just
White Locker.
it's weird.
People are weird.
People like, whoa, shit.
I've made shit before.
Sebring Club Circuit is next. Super fast jellyfish, super fast jellyfish, super fast jellyfish.
Yeah, I like I like the Charger in the older games because it has a 440 instead of a Hemi.
Hmm. What the fuck? Fucking. Ah, there we go. Thunder's
think it was-
Discord server. I was trying to remove the fucking notification from it, and it just like had a freak out with me for some reason.
The
It was probably like Forza 5 when they started to make all the old Mopars a Hemi.
No, Forza 4, I think. I'm fairly certain this was Hemi by
Forza-
Forza 4.
Forza Horizon 1 had the 440 in it.
Did it?
Did.
Could be wrong though.
He even had a
Engine
Different
swap
engine,
to
no.
Make. Oh.
Stop playing Midtown Madness 2 because it's a little fun game I obsessed about as a kid and I still like to this day.
I mean, MM2 is a fucking great game.
There's already one card that I know Emile would probably appreciate.
If you say Audi
And it-
TT, I'm gonna stab your kids.
It does have an Audi TT, but that's not the car I'm talking about.
Oh. What is it?
It's got an Aston Martin DB7 Vantage.
Oh, good. I thought you was gonna say Volante.
No, DB7 Vantage.
I mean, the DB7's the best
Oh,
Aston.
There's another thing. Remember the Boss 429?
Oh yeah, before it got replaced by the much better looking Boss 302.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The 429 is a weird looking car.
it is.
It's a Ford.
Actually, ironically
of
enough,
things-
do you want to know something interesting?
What?
What?
Weird little factoid for you. None of the cars in this race are featured in Forza 7.
Wow.
In fact, none of these
Nice.
cars made the jump to the next gen.
Ugh.
This is definitely a relic of the past then.
Because you have the Charger RT, which got turned into a Hemi, so technically it's not the same one. The 429 got swapped out for the Mustang Boss 302. And the Camaro Z28 is now the Camaro SS. Therefore, none of the cars in this race appear in later Forza games. after the Xbox One split, everything in here is unique to the 360 era. Back when cars were
Nice.
uglier. If you ask me, I think every single one of those is an improvement.
Yeah.
And I don't really care about the Charger Hemi thing, but I can see why it'd irritate you, Scotian. The 302 looks a hell of a lot better than the 429.
I mean,
and
I'm not.
The Chimera looks better now.
I'm not griping on the 426. On the 426, it's just used so much that it kind of bores me.
Yeah, I get that. Basically, the LS motors of the old world.
It's kind of laziness where they just put one sound right into one car.
Yeah, and they can just
And
grab
all
the
the cars.
figures from every car. So it's like, oh, how much power does it make?
Yeah.
425. How much foot-pound of torque does it make? 490. Okay, move on to that. The fact that I know that off by heart shows that I drove too many classic muscle cars for Top Gear laps already.
Too many Mopars.
Yeah, too many fucking... I think there was like
I need to
3 or 4 in that fucking...
I'm trying to think of things I should do when I'm at West, because I know I'm gonna have to find ways to pass the time since, you know, I can't really do as like live streaming or upload as many videos like consecutively.
Thoughts on the
Get
new
into
FM7 car pack, Scotian Go.
Barracuda sucks.
There you go.
Q, somewhere Q is highly triggered.
Yeah, I don't like any of it, but
The pack is fucking shit.
yeah, content you can make while
Is it-
out west.
Is it a paid pack or is it free?
Paid, unless you've got the car
Yeah.
pass.
Oh, so it's free if you have the car pass.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's free for us. Technically, Angel did make a good point where it was essentially like, oh well, it's just one of the 2 free packs that they confirmed. It's like, yeah, I guess, but like you gotta remember the other fucking car pack that they just like randomly bought out that was added to that list had the 720S and the H12 Superfast in it. So,
That is a vast comparison. That is a vast, sharp comparison.
I
To
cannot
be
afford
fair,
the car pass because I'm poor. Oh, tough you.
I think it really just. I think the thing is, it really just depends on what cars you like. Like some people might not mind the new pack because they might like the classic muscles and the hot rods and aren't really too worried about if it's another variant of an existing car. Others might just be like, oh, well, this isn't really what I'm looking for.
Hello? Is it me
Yeah. 'Cause
the thing
you're looking for?
Because
Oh.
I've already made my point before that I don't mind the pack. It's not
But you're
I'm not gonna
saying
call
it's
it like an absolute. I'm not gonna call it like an absolute favorite of mine, but it's like whatever.
But it's pretty
Could
bad.
be worse.
It's actually pretty bad when you can't place an American.
America!
Yeah, the biggest muscle
actually-
car nerd on
actually-
the planet gets pissed off by the pack, which is basically made for him.
Oh no, Scotian has. When it comes to muscle cars, Scotian has nothing on my dumb PS PlayStation buddy.
Yeah!
Oh,
Sorry.
Let me meet him then.
Fucking... Does...
Get a PS4 and you will be able to, because he doesn't use PC.
Whoa, what a
Go
pleb!
for it then.
What a fucking...
What's that?
yeah, what did you orgasm over?
Tell him to get an Xbox and then we'll talk.
He will never do that.
I'm a
Then he can talk-
PlayStation fan for life!
He can go fuck himself then.
I like bad
Imagine fucking
controllers.
anything.
I am the guy, the American guy now.
I am the guy who speaks American.
Actually, to be fair, he probably wouldn't like the car pack either, just because it's Forza.
Oh, fuck, I can't.
If
do
I,
this. Who cares?
If I
It's a
can-
fucking game.
I don't think I don't think he genuinely hates it. He just doesn't care for Xbox. So
If you can't appreciate
I
both
mean,
consoles,
I just like car games, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be one of those people.
I mean, let's be honest. The only car game I have a hate burner against is Project Cars 2.
You didn't
Well,
even
Project
play
Cars in
it.
general.
I
Well,
was about-
slightly mad. Fuck themselves with a slightly.
I was gonna say, Emile, you hate Project Cars 1 because you haven't played Project Cars
I don't
2.
care. I hate slightly mad studios. I wish them nothing but bankruptcy. Anyways,
There's way worse. I still think there's worse out there. I just think Slightly Mad's fucking
Slightly Mad.
they're off their meds.
and then they need to fuck a slightly large rock. They probably would.
But
go out of
EA,
business with that fucking game console.
I cannot say that Like, I'm sorry, Emile, I understand where you're coming from, but you can't tell me they're worse than EA, Activision,
Yes,
or
I can.
Take-Two. You can't. No.
EA Activision don't try and start Kickstarters.
Yeah, but they'll fucking bankrupt you with DLC and loot
Let's put it this
boxes.
way. Slightly Mad Studios is what would happen if Peter Molyneux became a company. They're just incompetent.
Didn't Peter Molyneux make a company?
Yes, but he wasn't... well, yeah, and it didn't go well. 22 cans and goddess.
But no, seriously though, it's like I'm sorry. It's just the thing about SMS is I feel the honest thing is I'm sure the majority of them are fine. It's just the main lead guy who's off his fucking rocker.
Well, it's that, and again, may I remind you, Kickstarter for Project Cars 2.
Who was probably the whole Kickstarter idea was probably to do with fucking him.
And again, may I remind you, Project Cars 1 was a Kickstarter project that earned $1 million. They wanted $8 million for Project Cars 2, despite having a developer and a publisher. And
they didn't.
There's worse. Sorry, but there's been worse things on Kickstarter.
Emile, I think they
Hello,
didn't.
Yogg's Adventures.
Such as the eye control pad 2.
What about Yogg's Adventures?
Emile,
I don't know what that is.
Emile, I think
You
they
don't know
didn't.
what Dog Ventures are fucking out.
Emile, I think they didn't add a publisher at the time when they made a Kickstarter.
Yeah, they did, because the first game was published by Namco.
I don't know. Like, I don't personally really give a fuck about Kickstarter nonsense. It's like it's all.
Oh, I don't care
it's
about
either
Kickstarter
really good or
nonsense,
it's either really
good.
good. It's either really good or really stupid.
They're just
And at the end of the day, it's like if the product that ends up going to is actually something good, then I don't give a fuck.
And actually, while you said about Activision Blizzard being bad, hi Bungie, I hope that split's still going well for you. I like you. Apparently, they were literally popping fucking champagne in the offices.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's fucking great.
No,
It
hey,
was like,
30%
oh yeah,
discount
we're
on
fucking.
exhaust.
It's like, oh hell yeah, we're free of that shit show that's Activision, and we now have the rights to our own franchise.
I want to see.
Yeah, just thinking about that, how many fucking game developers lost their own fucking licenses because of...
Like, I honestly...
Yeah, no, they were pretty smart. Hold on, we'll carry this conversation on. In the next episode, 10,050 credits for completing the American Muscle Shootout. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we are going to take a look at the Euro Hot Hatch Shootout. Bang, bang, bang. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.